So this vehicle started out as a 1982 Toyota Dolphin. It has less than 50,000 miles on it. The chassis is in great shape and great running gear. I have made a couple upgrades with a new carburetor and new brakes. But other than that, mechanically, it's very sound. It's an R22 Toyota motor, legendary motor. Very strong and runs good. And then we took and rebuilt the back, the cabin. We expanded it, made it bigger, made it more light, new everything, kitchen, tanks, pumps, solar refrigerator, propane, domestic stove, nice refrigerator, nice sink, nice water system, hot and cold water system. It's also got 1,000 watts of solar on a roof, which and a 3,000 watt inverter who can run any tool. You got power for life in this thing. You never need any more power than this thing makes on a daily level. Even though it's the middle of winter, we've had no sun for days and days. The refrigerator is miraculously still working. The lights on. It's cold in there, Some of the 8 features we have is this pop out here that pulls in when we go down the road, and yet it gives you 2 full double beds, lots of sleeping, lots of comfort. It has the magical quality of it is that you feel so connected to nature in this building because of all the glazing and all the light and all that connects you to nature. You're not closed in. You're not in a box. You're not in a cave. You're really right out here with the living mother. And then it's got a lot of glazing. It can get hot in the summertime. This piece here opens completely up and lets the air move through it. So even though it's got a lot of glazing and it can get hot, you can keep it cool by the windows. It's got lots of opening windows everywhere on it that you can open. So it's pretty easy to get a lot of ventilation through it and a lot of air moving through it, which is, if you're concerned about health, you want to be concerned about breathing and the quality of the air that you're breathing. And this allows the air to kind of move through this vehicle and keep it cool in the summer. In the winter, you close it up. It's tight. It's insulated. It's got the roof has 2 layers of plywood and 2 layers of insulation, and then the solar panels are on top of that. The walls have been re-insulated, added an extra inch of insulation into the walls. Kind of one of the neat features of it, beside these beautiful madrone countertops and stuff that we have, and the woodwork is it's just a nice feel. You feel that, and oh, that feels good. That's the nature of wood. It makes you feel good when you touch it. And it's soft. So. But one of the features of this vehicle, which nobody else has in the whole world, is this handmade boards from old growth cedar. This wood was been laying on the ground for 100 years when I found this piece of wood, and I handmade these boards, which make the siding. And the cool thing about these boards is, unlike a sod board, when you split it, you don't break the cells. So it'll last a lot longer. This siding is almost eternal. It's thousands of years old already, and probably will last thousands more. You know what I mean? And that's what protects this thing from the element. And it also, you just don't get this kind of shape and form You know, which I love so much, is that all these little bubbles and ripples and stuff, I play with those to actually give a lot of geography to the thing, so it's not static, you know, it's like alive. Tires are new, brakes are new, paint job's new, and it's kind of got an interesting, you know, SunRay paint job where you have a hard time really telling what color it is because the color's always morphing, like the sky is never the same color anywhere. And the body's straight, nice. Like I say, it's only got less than 50,000 miles on it, so it's mechanically really stout and strong and gonna run a long, long time. The doors all work nice, the handles work nice. And yeah, the interior is just stock, but it's clean and it's nice. Now this pops in when we go down the road, and it's got these tracks. They're 500-pound drawer slides, so they're real strong, and they allow this thing to slide in and out fairly easily. I would say it's still a little bit of a challenge to get everything just right when you push it in and get it in. And there's a hot water heater, but this is a shower right here, and that's the thing. And that and then the hot water heater is right up here. I don't know if that will come on or not. Let me see if that's we got I don't know if there's any. I think the water's all drained down on it. You know, there's no water in here right now. Even because this can freeze if the weather gets too cold and there's no heat running in here. So it's got a drain down system. So when you know it's going to get cold, you have to drain the water tank. This is a brand new Dometic stove from Sweden, and it has a really nice flame, very clean flame. No, you know, that's what you want in a stove. It's all that blue, no yellow, nice color like that. So there is a propane tank. It's kind of back in this corner over here. I think it's back there. I'm not sure where it is. Oh yeah, right down there. That's the propane tank right down there. And yeah, so but the refrigerator is solar. The fridge and the hot water heater is propane, as well as stove. And for heating this thing up when it's cold outside, this is fine. You just turn this on and it keeps you nice and toasty warm in here. And I really haven't had to, you know. I thought about putting in another propane heater just in case it got real cold or whatever. But so far I don't seem to need it. I would put one in just if people thought that they needed it. When I was first published by Lloyd Kahn in Builders of the Pacific Coast, there was a lot of gypsy wagons in that particular publication. And I've always been fascinated with the gypsy wagons and with rolling homes, you know, and buses and different rolling homes on wheels, and that was probably what really got me going on, I got to do some gypsy wagons, you know. And since then I did like 6 of them, you know, since that publication came out, and every one it gets better, and this is the latest one, and it's the best. It's the most wonderful to be in, the most comfortable, you know, the space and just the light and the bed, the big soft beds, you know. It's a very comfortable space, and all the light. I mean, I've been perfecting this for a while. It took me maybe 6 months, or better part of a year now. I mean, 6 months of really, you know, working on it all the time, every day. And then after that, well, there's been little things that, oh, I got to do this and I got to do that, you know, and I want to do different little things to it and stuff. So I've been spending a year now. I've had this vehicle like 5 years now, and drove. I've been to Mexico and New Mexico and California and Oregon multiple times, and it roads real good. It drives real good. Everything seems to be in good mechanical working order, and then the house itself is very, very well done, in my opinion, you know. So yeah, this vehicle is for sale. I'm asking right now $49,000 for it. Yeah, you can get hold of me either at SunRayKelley.com. That's Kelly with an EY. Or you can reach us at Suncatcher Construction Company. So those are the different contacts that we have that you can get a hold of me if you're interested.